morning children. We'll be starting with the new chapter is called as algebra. Now till you study some numbers and the shapes and also. Okay, numbers is nothing but you will be categorized into arithmetic, and the shapes are grouped in the categories of geometry. Okay, what you have studied till now, it is an arithmetic and geometry. Now we are going to study and analyze one of the branch of a mathematics. It is an algebra. We have categorized arithmetic, geometry and algebra are the three categories of mathematics. In this first we are studied arithmetic. Only we are used numbers, addition, subtraction, everything in others. So we used all the numbers, studied about the all the everything about the numbers itself. Okay, that is considered to be arithmetic. And the shapes and how the properties of the shape, everything we are studied in the geometry. Now we are considering the algebra. Algebra is a main feature. What is that means? Have you used the letters? You know that we are using some letters, right? Alphabets, yes, A to Z. That is nothing but we are including in the marks, that is algebra, that is A, B, C till Z. That is unknown value we are finding out in the algebra. What are the uses of unknown finding the values? Means in those days they were well land, they'll be giving on this much land, they were not knowing the accurate, they may be giving allotting like that, so they may be considered how to calculate that and all, in which way we have to calculate. They were considered, what they did it, they consider that x, y, z, like this they consider, and they come to know they have a x, y, z, they have a specific value. When we add one, we'll be getting an one value. We add x, y value as a 2, we'll be getting as a one value. So there is a some of the rules in the algebra. Let we, what is the benefit of algebra, let we say it. Okay, using number, write the rules and formula in general way. We can use a general way, we can talk about any number, just not a particular numbers. We can talk with any number, not a particular number. See here, we can talk with any number, not a particular number. So we have 70 means we can talk only with the 70 numbers, but not any numbers here mentioned. We can not talk with the, we can talk with any number, we can't talk with a particular number, x, y, z. So whatever it is, that this is x, this is a y, we can talk with any number, but we're not specifying that x is 20, y is 20, like this we are not specifying. And secondly, we know that standard to mean unknown quantities, we are using the unknown quantities. By learning this, we can develop solving the puzzles and many problems in our day-to-day life. We are we are determining the many problems and solving many problems in our day-to-day life. Thirdly, we have the standard numbers and operation can performed on this. We have made this algebra and its properties. This is a way we will be using the algebra. This is a new concept for you peoples, that you have to study what is algebra. How can we teach the algebra? How can we learn algebra? How can we uh, assume this is a one part of an algebra? So till now we are studying the arithmetic and geometry. Now we are going to study algebra. So arithmetic is only considered as a number, and geometry is considered as a numbers and the shapes and the properties, and algebra is considered as an unknown numbers. Unknown numbers, we are considering unknown numbers. Let we see one by one. Okay, matchsticks pattern. We have a matchstick at home, right? There is a pattern. What is that? Ladies, Amin and Sarita are making a pattern with a matchstick. They decided to make a pattern of the letters of English alphabet. Amina takes two matchsticks and forms a letter L, and shown in the figure. Let we see how she has made it. See here, she has made the letter. She has made the letter taking a two sticks and made a letter L. Here, here also she has repeated that number, so on. Then Sarita also pick up the two sticks and forms a letter L and puts it next to one by the Amin. So she started like this, and this Sarita also started to next like that. Then Amina adds one more L on this, goes on shown in the dots like this. Then the friend Apu comes in and he looks at the pattern. Apu always asks question. He asks the girls, how many matchsticks did you require to make 7 L's? So he was counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 L's. So Amina and Sarita symmetrically they go on forming the pattern 1L, 2L's, 3L's, and so on. They prepared the table. They prepared the table in such a way that number of L's, number of mastic required. See here students, number of L's 1, 2, 3, 4. So for 1, 2 mastic required. For 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 3, 6, which is going with the 2 ones are tables. Okay, Apu puts the answer to this question in the 1:7 required 14 matchstick. So 1:7. So for 1:7, yeah, mentioned that 1:7 required 14 matchstick. While writing in the table, Amina realized that the number of matchstick required is twice the number of L's formed. So what she, yes, was seeing only, she has no, we are doing on, okay, but we instead of writing like that, so how many L's, and we can add the 2 because 1 L is considered as an 2. So number of mastic required is equal to 2 into number of L's. For convenience, let us the letter N. Let we consider number of L's will be N. So yeah, N is equal to 1 means we'll have your, see your student, if N is equal to 1, the number of mastic will be 2 into 1. 1 is represented as an N. We have your formula 2N. Here we have a formula 2 into N. So 2 into N. Let N is equal to 1 means 1 L means 2, 2L means 4, 3L means 6. So etc. Go on doing this matchstick. Okay. See here what they are learning means here. First they started with the letter L by using the two sticks, and they started to once again with the two keep on moving, and he was how many else they keep on moving. Then he told 1:7 else required for 14. So for 7 else they required 14. So how to calculate, they were thinking this, and Amina also matchstick, she was observing clearly, and she found out that if we have used number of mastic is equal to 2 into number of L's, so 2 times, because 1 L is equal to how many sticks? 2. So number of L's is equal to how much? We should go on calculating. So he put it that number of mastic required is equal to 2 into N. So N is equal to 1. The number of mastic is equal to required is 2 into 1, that is 1 L, and 2 into 2 to 4, and 2 into 3 it is 6. So these were considered to a formula. So what you are learning from here means we are introduced here N. We are introduced here N. N is nothing but your alphabet of A, B, C, D. So based on this we can solve the problem. So how the mathematics in the numbers, how the algebra got inserted in the mathematics. Clear, student?